Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Edwin the Comic Jabroni coming at you today. I've got an unboxing to do, and as you guys know, when I do an unboxing, I also like to do a bourbon or whiskey review. So today's unboxing is going to be a mystery mail call from comictom and those guys over at Geek Street Comics 101. And the bourbon's going to be Old Grand-Dad. So wait 10 seconds and we're going to get into it. Peace. Alright guys, welcome back. Edwin the Comic Jabroni. Like I said earlier, today's unboxing is going to be a mystery mail call. This is the mystery mail call for the month of July, coming from comictom and the guys over there, Geek Street Comics 101. But more importantly, today's bourbon review is going to be on Old Grand-Dad Bonded Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey 100 proof. Now, I know the label's seen better days because I took this last weekend with me down to the coast, down here in Texas, and I took it out there, and for some reason I got a little scuffed on that. But about Old Grand-Dad, guys, I want to talk about this. It is from Kentucky. Distillery is going to be Jim Beam. It's been aged for 4+ years, and it is a bonded bourbon. So I wanted to give you a little bit of knowledge tip on what a bonded bourbon is, because myself, I had to look it up and I had to read it. So I'm going to read it really quickly for you. Bonded bourbon means that a bourbon was created during one distillation season by one distillery. It also needs to be aged in a federally bonded warehouse for a minimum of 4 years and be bottled at 100 proof. The bottle's label must also list the distillery it was created in and where it was bottled at. All right, so just hit the mic, my bad. So that is Old Grand-Dad info as far as the bonded. I really enjoy this whiskey. As you could tell, I've already kind of killed more than half the bottle. What can I say though? I picked this up for the cheap, guys. Usually this is about a $25 bottle of bourbon. I was able to find it for $13, guys. $13. We're gonna go ahead and, oh, you heard that? Give that the sniff. We're gonna pour ourselves a neat. Today's review is going to be just a neat. I'm not going to do on the rocks for this one. I don't want to waste any more than I've already drank. So, what can I say? It's a little bit lighter than the other bourbons that I've done, especially that Buffalo Trace is a little bit lighter than that. More of a copper than an amber. Give it a smell. It smells a little bit stronger than the Buffalo Trace that I reviewed earlier. It is 100 proof, right? 50% alcohol. And when you smell, again, it's that caramel, but it's a little bit stronger, right? You get the spicy note in there. Vanilla, definitely smell vanilla or something sweet as well. Let's go ahead and give it the old drink test. Ooh, so that is definitely a whole lot stronger than the Buffalo Trace. Definitely got to say that. As far as the taste goes, spice, it has a spice to it. Definitely has a kick. Not as smooth on the finish as the other ones that I've had. Caramel, obviously, got the sweetness there with the vanilla. You taste a little bit of oak, a little bit of wood, right from that barrel finish. But this is a great bourbon for your daily driver because it is so cheap, right? You can probably go out there and find it for $13 like I did. So on a day where you just want to have yourself a nice bourbon and drink it while you're maybe watching a TV show or something with friends or significant other, I would definitely go with this Old Grand-Dad. So the story I always heard with Old Grand-Dad, right, is the reason you get that name Old Grand-Dad is because you'd always hear the things about like getting into, granddad's medicine cabinet, right? The medicine cabinet, drinking the liquor of granddad or grandfather. Well, during the Prohibition eras, alcohol was illegal, but you could go to a doctor and get a prescription for bourbon, right? And the doc would write you a prescription, and you could take that prescription and get it filled with bourbon, guys. So there you go, granddad's medicine cabinet. So let's get into the unboxing, guys. This is from the mystery mail call from comictom. Like I've talked about in past videos, this is a great deal for those of us that maybe don't have a local comic shop really close by, or have a, oh man, check the new boxes out, guys. That is sweet. Mystery mail call. Geek responsibly. Geek responsibly. So this is great for those of us that don't have a local comic shop really close by, or maybe a flea market to go to, or you have a local comic shop but they don't have a lot of back issues. Because I've been to places where the comic shop is like that, doesn't have a lot of back issues. So people struggle to get older comics. So this is a great way. Every month they send you a box with 4 to 5 single issues, and they send you a trade paperback. So let's go ahead and open this black bag up. And I want to get it to where the comics are facing down so I don't see what they are. This is going to be a mystery for me. It's going to be a mystery for you guys. Woo! Let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit more. Usually with a bourbon, you want to let it sit for just a little bit, guys, because it lets that air get in there. And I'm just saying a bunch of stuff, guys. Listen, my bourbon reviews, this comes from a nobody that likes to just drink bourbon, and I want to give you my opinion on whiskey and bourbon. And maybe one day, oh yeah, that is spicy. Little burn on the end there. So maybe one day you watch this video and you go, I'd like to try one of these bourbons that Edwin the Comic Jabroni is reviewing. So guys, Old Grand-Dad, definitely great for a mixer, I would say, in my opinion, right? A mixer. Get some mineral water, some soda water, maybe a ginger ale or something like that. So the trade paperback is X-Men Forever #2. Guys, so with all the hype around House of X and Powers of X coming out this week, depending on when I drop this video, I think it's great to get a X-Men book in this lot. And as always, they always send you one of these little postcards, and it's always done by a different artist. And this one has Mysterio on there as the illusionist, and it is done by Daniel Arzola. At I'm gonna give you the ad for his Twitter and his Instagram. But that is awesome. I like that, especially with the brand new movie that just came out, that Spider-Man Far From Home. That is awesome. Let's see if I can. Ooh, is that gonna stand? If it falls, right? So first book, and it fell. First book up, we have Superman The Wedding Album #1. This is from 1996, guys. All white cover right there. Not one that I had in the collection. What else we got? We got something from the Rebirth era. This is Batman #45. Cover done by Tony S. Daniels, man. Tony Daniels, he can draw some awesome Batman covers. Liking that. I'm liking that. Let's see. We got 3 left. That feels like a Mylar. That feels like a Mylar. Let's see. We're going to go with this one. Ooh, we got Storm and Illyana Magic #3. This is #3 in a 4-part miniseries. So there we go. There's going to be something for arcs and minis if I can find the other 3 issues. Like that Magic Illyana Rasputin. I think that's the last name. She got Storm down there on the ground. She's about to stab her with that knife. Woo! All right, so we're going to go with this one. What do we got here? This is Superman from the New 52. This is the annual #1. Who is this cover done by? I do not know. You guys are going to have to let me know. I'm going to have to open it up. Book that I did not have. I've read a little bit of Superman from the New 52 era. Can't say that it's my favorite Superman. And they really retconned it, after this whole rebirth, and they brought the old Superman back. And during that Action Comics Superman Rebirth run, they actually kind of merged and fused the two together, man. So, last book, let's see what we got. Ooh, yeah, like this. From the Electric Company and Marvel Comics, we got Spidey Super Stories number 48. And this looks like they are fighting during a Halloween parade in New York City. I like these, man. These comics with the Electric Company and Marvel Comics, I don't know if they're hard to find. I've in the wild, I think I've only ever seen maybe 1 or 2 of them. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you've ever seen any more. But I like that, man. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Next to Batman, I would say that Spider-Man is the second largest part of my collection, right? Batman takes up the bulk of my 2,500 plus comics, and then Spider-Man is in a second place, close by, I would say, close by. I absolutely love Spider-Man and his whole story, and with great power comes great responsibility, guys. So we're gonna take one more drink of this delicious bonded bourbon. You know, this stuff creeps up on you guys. It's sweet at first, and then pow, hits you right in the kisser. But good stuff, guys. Hey, if you can go out to your local liquor stores and find this Old Grand-Dad, you know, it's a very cheap bourbon, like I said. Picked it up for 13 bucks, and it's good for your daily driver, guys. And remember, drink your bourbon however you want. If you want to drink it neat, on the rocks, or mix it with something, hey guys, it's your bourbon. Do however you want. But remember to drink your bourbon, because scientists have proven that drinking your bourbon lubes up the brainstem. So guys, that's it. Mystery mail call from comictom and those guys over at Geek Street Comics. Did my bourbon review. Open the books. Let me know what you think. Is Old Grand-Dad one of those bourbons or whiskeys that you've ever had? And have you guys been getting the mystery mail call? If so, leave a comment down below. Hit that like button, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, remember to hit that subscribe button, and maybe think about hitting that bell notification. Get notified when I'm dropping videos. So, until next time, guys, I'm Edwin, the Comic Jabroni, coming at you. Peace.